Look at this dude.
What's poppin', everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hey man, if you haven't already, then so make sure you are subscribed to the channel, smash the like button, click that bell while you're at it, so you can be a part of the Post Know the Gang family, best family on YouTube, and that's no cap hands. Hey man, we are here for the boy Devonte The One, the two-finger combo. You know, first thing that comes to mind, I won't speak on it, but I'm going to assume that's what the two-finger combo is. But we're gonna do less talking, man, more reacting. Let's dive right into this video. Let's go.
Just to make this evidently clear, this is not a face reveal. You're just new.
Well, Devonte, why am I just seeing your face now?
Probably because you don't follow my Instagram.
That part.
Gotcha! You better don't run now. Nah, don't click off now. How can you say you watch DTO and support DTO and you don't follow my Instagram?
That's how I be feeling. How y'all be, you know, supporting me on the YouTube, but y'all don't be supporting me anywhere else?
I can leave you with all types of updates and
that part
reports and all that other stuff like that.
You guys get to see my sad posts. You guys get to see my when I'm going through. I be posting in the middle of the night on my Instagram story sometimes, talking about how I be feeling. Y'all be missing out if you guys aren't following me on social media.
Second channel. Bet you didn't know that, huh? You probably didn't know because you're just too lazy to go find out. My second channel has been at the bottom.
I got 4 channels. If you guys are only subbed to this and not my other channels, I don't know what's wrong with y'all.
My channel page for the longest time on my second channel. It's my gaming channel / my lifestyle channel. We gonna get active on that pretty soon.
That's how I am when it comes to my other channels.
Video in a month and some change. I promise you it's for a reason. Don't worry. Like I said, I keep y'all entertained by being on my Instagram and my YouTube shorts. I upload YouTube shorts every single day. And everybody know them hoes turn. You gotta check them out. You feel me? You're gonna love them. Anywho, I just wanted to hop on Facecam on my main channel like I do every blue moon. With that being said, enjoy the video. Mellow Mafia for life.
I like that intro. I ain't gonna care. Go follow the gram for me too.
My brothers and sisters, what do you think when you see these 2 fingers? Special beam cannon? No, you mother. Get out of here, Gohan. Alright, y'all. If you ain't innocent or lived under a rock your whole life, then you probably know what these 2 fingers do.
Yep. Once again, it was the first thing that came to mind. I knew exactly what the 2-finger combo is. And maybe it's because I am not innocent. Far from it. But it's okay.
You don't, then shoot. I'll tell you a variety of things they do, my nigga. Hand people credit cards, reach in that spot in the car where you drop your phone.
Yep.
Flick lima beans, wink wink, air quotations. And one of my favorites, ripping the skin off your neck. Not like actually ripping the skin off your neck, unless you motherfucking Wolverine. But when them 2 fingers get dragged across your neck at 200 miles per hour, that mug hurt. I got introduced to this punishment during my middle school years, and it lasted all the way up until
man, one thing that took place as well when I was recently in, for the ones that don't know, I was recently in jail like a month ago. I was in there for a couple of weeks. But dudes in there, bro, they really know how to utilize passing up time, bro. I forget what game it was, but I told them straight up, I was like, yeah, nah, nigga, I ain't playing. They go around like flicking each other's ears and stuff for dumb ass shit, bro. And I'm like, nope, count me out. I'm not in this game. Y'all flick me in the ears with them 2 fingers, bro. See.
11th grade year of high school, which is
that was the most recent 2-finger incident.
Year I quit football. I ain't gonna lie, throwing balls around was the last thing I wanted to do after all them years of mental torture.
I feel it.
Balls around. Pause. The punishment was simple. If you said something stupid, give me my 2. Not only that, but if you ain't submit to the consequences of your said stupidity, then the current consequences would level up to the higher consequence, which was what I like to call the Fleece Johnson. We could do it the easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours. Yeah, that dude from the Boondocks, the Booty Warrior, who is an actual real person. To sum it up,
that's crazy. I didn't know he was a real person.
A moment right now. Either you voluntarily bring your butt over there to let your punishers let it rip on your neck, or they gonna come get you. Now workout or after workouts. And when no running, your fate was sealed. And this only happened to niggas that they knew wasn't gonna throw no hands. I'm niggas. I remember my first time getting the punishment. It was not good. It happened one day during football training period in middle school. So there I was.
Man, one of the most annoying things I think being in high school and being a part of the football team was slapboxing. Man, that was one of the most annoying things, just being in the locker room and just trying to either change into your practice uniform or you just trying to change out so you can go home. People in there be trying to slap box and stuff, and I'm like, bro, I don't do that.
Like that little bit of time before a coach walks in where you couldn't tell if the room was full of rabid, wild middle schoolers or the zoo because of how chaotic it was. And even though I was minding my own business, you couldn't help but pay attention to the loudest people in the room, which happened to be this guy I've talked about in past videos before, where we're gonna call him AZ, and another guy named, we're gonna call him BJ. Now, I'm a loud nigga myself, but my loudness dwarfs in comparison to these two class clowns. See, Riri and Tard were slightly similar. AZ did things for attention and validation from others, probably because a little dickhead didn't get no loving at home.
I'm dead.
Nobody laughed or praised him for his accomplishments. Then he'd try harder by using his size as an intimidation factor. And yes, he would physically harm you if he knew you wasn't gonna do nothing back. Which is crazy because he wouldn't dare think about picking on somebody who was ready to throw hands and words back. BJ, on the other hand, was just an annoying little dude that just wanted a reaction out of as many people as possible. It ain't care how he did it or who he did it to. He was one of them people who'd say the craziest thing to anybody just to see if he could control you. And depending on how you respond, back up or keep going.
They love to mess around until they mess with the wrong person.
Little dude had his observation hockey on 24/7. Bruh, they both were on minutes timing 25-8. Literally all the time. So I'm hearing them both in that big old group of dudes cutting up, roasting each other, acting like they were the top dogs of the school, which at the time, I ain't gonna lie, that's where I wanted to be. Trying to be like the quote-unquote cool guys. You know, the folks that be the most quote-unquote popular in school, but peak in high school and eventually end up being more of a loser in their adulthood than they already were in high school. Bro, don't look at me like that. You know, everybody wanted to be him in high school.
I ain't gonna lie, like I feel like I stayed in my own lane going through high school. Like I was one of those dudes that was just friends with everybody. And then I would say my junior, senior year, that's when things started to peak in regards of like my popularity type ish, you feel me? But it's funny because when I went through middle school and high school and all like the popular kids during that time, look at them now, bro. They in the gutter. You feel me?
Shoot,
like
I don't care. I was an outcast most of my life. So when I got to middle school, that was my top priority, to be quote unquote popular, because of all the neglect I experienced from outside of my home. And even then, I was still an outcast up until my high school graduation. Yeah. So with this mindset I had back then, the coonery pulled me in. I'm creeping up, listening to what's being said, ended up acting like my presence and input was wanted. So I made a joke that made absolutely no sense. Had everybody looking at me crazy. In my head, I thought I ate. Had my brain doing the Dougie and the two-step. Really thought I was Bernie Mac. And this was when I realized I should never do stand-up, because I ain't hear a laugh. I heard, "Give me my two."
damn.
I was sitting there like, what you mean by that? He tell me, don't ask, come find out. Mind you, everybody in the room watching as if this was normal, like this was a freaking tradition. Not a soul in there thought this was a bad thing. Like that ain't do nothing but get my anxiety up even more than it already was. But mama ain't raised no hoe. So being the hard gangster I was, I did what any stand-up shit.
See, for me, I don't think I was ever hard or anything like that going through school, but I did have an anger issue. That's why like I try to stay out the mix sometimes. When people be playing too much and my anger levels get up there, bro, it's raps. Once you get me there, I'm not stopping, bro. Like, I can't tell y'all how many times I've been in situations where my anger took over.
It said, okay, folded like a hoe. I walked over there and submitted like a pussy, bruh. Tilted my neck over, ready for this nigga's fingers to Zenitsu Godspeed my skin, boy. I felt like I was in prison, bruh. And I ain't ever been there before. You know how embarrassing it would be if school had a judge and the dude was like, "You have been sentenced to the neck." And the big motherfucker walk out with two fingers like, bro, what? All I know is, me now, at 23, almost 24 this year, could never. They would have freaked around and found out.
They would have fricked around and found out. Look, on some real ish. Even like I've never been to prison, only just county jail, you feel me? But one of the things that the dudes in there before I got released was telling me, they're like, when you get released, we're gonna jump you. And I was like, what? And I remember getting, like, I was low-key nervous. And this was literally just a month ago. I was like, fuck, bro. They gonna initiate me out, bro. And I told them straight up. I was like, look, I don't want y'all doing that because I have anger issues. I'm fighting back. If y'all initiate me out, you feel me? But all that ended up happening. They didn't jump me when I got released. When my name got called that I was being released, they ended up bringing like tubs of water and dumping it on me and stuff like that. So that was cool. I was already excited as hell just getting released. I didn't really care. I took my shirt off and everything when they drenched me, and I'm processing out. It took like 7-8 hours to get processed out. The whole time I'm just drenched in water, you feel me? I'm telling everybody, yeah, they initiated me out by dumping water on me. But man, it don't matter how old you are or where you're at, there's always gonna be hazing. Middle school, man, elementary school, middle school, high school, college, you go to jail, you get hired on at a new job, anything like that, bro, you always gonna be dealing with hazing. But once again, you guys gotta be careful who you pick on when you're doing that hazing. You feel me? The 2-finger-ish, bro. Don't do it to me. Hey, man, if y'all made it to the end, I greatly appreciate it, man. Smash a like button, leave a comment down below. Click that bell while you're at it. Till next time, I'm going to see y'all next time. I'm out.